Be sure to enter my Rollercoaster Tycoon 3 Toto Coasters 2015 competition. Link is in the description. Hello Spartans, show you for fans new. Welcome to episode 8 of Let's Play the Ultimate Theme Park 2015. I really need to slow down the intro because I've already been told that I do sometimes stutter. I know, I can't help it. I try. I'm sorry. Look, I try. Deal with it. Anyway, as the title clearly implies, we are doing a metric butt ton of terraforming today. Along with some other stuff, but it's mainly terraforming work that dominated a lot of this park, and... okay, yeah, still. There was some other stuff that later on in the episode that also took a butt ton of time, but still, the main focus of today was to get all the terraforming arrangements done. Although, I say that, but there is still going to be a metric butt ton of rock work to do. So, here I was just getting the kind of a nice clean edge, which I could work with in terms of path work and stuff. Because I'm going to have it like a boulevard going along there. Well, actually, I'm going to kind of have one going along each side. You'll see what I'm getting at. I'm wondering whether or not I could have made those narrow and made these kind of... how do I put this? I don't know how to describe those. Reservoirs? No, that's not really the way to describe it. This kind of whole central reserve thing. Maybe I could have made that a bit wider. I might. I'll give it some thoughts. I'll see what happens, because... well, I say that, but then again, I'm going to have to leave room for rock work, and also, I'll probably make the paths a bit wider up there. And then obviously I've got to fit in all the coaster stuff, so yeah, I might just leave it like that. That's probably wide enough for me to get all the stuff I need. Because on this side, I've already planned out the layout. On the side I'm currently working on, I'm going to do the Itamin, and on the side I've started now, we're going to B&M. Now, I know Silverette, quite recently in one of his Let's Plays, said that hypercoasters and the like aren't a great idea for theme parks, because, yeah, these are going to be pretty tall. Sorry, Sil, but you may be one of the possibly the most popular RCT3 players in the whole of YouTube, but it doesn't mean we have to take your word for what you say. You are not a god. But whatever, I'm probably going to make these kind of hyper-style coasters. I do want to use the B&M Hyper Train at some point, because I've seen it. Like, I was messing around at some point, I think in the run to building trial or something. But I was messing around with it, and I just thought, oh my god, this CCR is actually really nice. So I've resolved to use it in a roller coaster at some point. I thought this would be a prime opportunity. So, you see, now there was actually one problem that I had with, actually I've had two problems. Firstly, I've realised I haven't actually really got that many good rocks I can use for the borders. And secondly, this is actually my second attempt at recording this. The first one, there was one button I forgot to hit that meant Vegas couldn't read it. I accidentally recorded in AVI, which for some reason Vegas doesn't talk to, instead of WMV, which is what I normally do. So I forgot to do that, and shit up. But just before that, actually, oh my god! Vivram... oh, I can't remember his name now, bugger. But, oh my god, the French Open... Djokovic lost! Holy crap! Well, I nearly had my microphone in my mouth there, but so that was probably pretty loud. But, like, oh my god, like, never saw that coming. There's a new Swiss kid on the block. Like, I'm pretty sure beating the world #1 doesn't exactly go without saying. So, that was blood and crazy. Literally, like, I was editing, it was about half an hour ago. So, I was editing this, like, putting it together. I've already got the tracks in place and the music. And then, my dad came up and told me that last game and Djokovic was on the verge of losing. So, I was like, oh my god, I have to see this. So I dashed down and just left it like this and then came back up. My first attempt was about 10 minutes after Djokovic had lost. Why can I not remember the name of the Swiss man who beat him? It was like Vivramich or something? For Christ's sake, I even freaked out about it on my Facebook account. Here I was just actually looking through Weber's Canyon Craze and obviously replacing the rocks again because I kept on messing up the placements. So here I had to do a load of individual tile terraforming. Too many T's. So actually, that's not that many T's. There's only two, but you got my points. So yeah, I was just doing more terraforming, and finally I wrapped it up. And then thought, okay, let's do some path work. So just getting grips of what I was going to do around the next kind of corner thing. There. I'm probably going to have to switch path sets at some point, because rather annoyingly these are actually from the medieval sets, and that doesn't have terraforming pieces. So I'm probably going to switch to Shig 713, because that's got a really nice kind of rustic texture, but it's kind of like rustic brick. So I'll probably switch to that. So here I was doing another idea I had in my head for this park, which is kind of a tree in the middle of a square, like a really big one. So I got that, and then I thought the square wasn't big enough, so I replaced it. I thought, yeah, this looks okay. So I had resolved to use this exact tree, because I seen it in N7 set, like when I was playing around for, I think, last year's theme park. But I thought, I could throw that in the middle of a square somewhere. Oh god, this is the hardest part of commentating, because I've got the words from the Fat Rats track. I can't remember what it's called, but I think it's Alone or something. But I've got the lyrics for this, like, in my ears while I'm commentating, so I'm finding it really hard to keep talking and not let this cut in over the top. I mean, I know, thank God, he does non-copyright stuff. For seriously, like, if you haven't heard the Fat Rat stuff, like, I'm just doing shout out right now, because I'm seriously, you have to listen to the Fat Rat stuff. Like, if you can hear this over the background, then oh my god, it's crazy. Actually, where have I used Fat Rat tracks before? Oh yeah, for my wooden coaster in Stannis last year, that was in a Fat Rat track I used, which is my personal favourite. It's called Infinite Power, which is actually the next track in this commentary. So right here, I'd done that kind of borders for the bedrocks from, I think, Brinchard's 94's borders. So I done this kind of central planter. Don't know why I shot back there. I think I was just looking at things. But then realised that it was really too small. So I decided to go up to the 3 squares wide with the 1.5 curves. Then I realised that CCR's Paths 2, this is the problem with mixing and matching sets. You're not always guaranteed compatibility. So I had to go to 4 squares wide, and then I got the right pieces. Ugh, blimey. This, seriously, like, I was working on this for ages. It took me forever to get this planter right. So I was happy with my placement of the tree, but I decided to leave it out for now while I worked on the rest of this kind of central crater thing. What would you call this anyway? Like a centerpiece? I don't know. So I thought it'd be cool to have kind of the same cobble texture we had. Then I thought, actually, let's do it. Let's have like a kind of little, this like golden base. So I went into the recoverable bedrock pieces and dug out and put them all in gold and put them around the bottom. I don't know whether it will get picked up on camera, but it's minor detail, and I am becoming a bit of a freak for good details. So just doing more things, and I've done the golden borders. I can't actually really see it very well on this because I usually have to play it in like low quality in order to actually get a reasonably speed power. Hang on a minute, wait a sec. I just realised I've got this on the Vegas setting. I've got on the preview. It's best auto. Why? I should have this on preview. Anyway, these actually then I went browsing through Bridges Fences because I had a feeling there'd be something in there I could use. I didn't think these would actually wind up being looking so Dwemer. Actually, and here was where I had the real problems. I wanted to use CTR's past walls as a kind of border thing, but I've only used them once before, and that was Phoenix. Yeah, I used them for the Phoenix, but I realised that it doesn't have any 2x2 curves. Like, come on, would it kill you to put those in? I mean, the loose curves do look quite good, but ugh, I was just getting annoyed. So then I dug out the loose curves from Brinch's set because I reasoned that those would line up. Then I realised that CTR's Paths 2 doesn't have any loose curves. So I had to go back into CTR's Paths 2, redo the normal curves, go back into Brinch's 94's wall set, redo those, redo all the golds, and then I just did what I should have done from the start. Just jumped into CTR's Paths 2 and used the borders. Like, why didn't I do that 10 minutes ago? I could have saved myself about half of this episode. Okay, maybe a quarter, but still. So, what else am I going to talk about? Oh yeah, it's Formula 1 Grand Prix today. Canadian Grand Prix, as of recording now, it's 17:58 GMT, GMT daylight saving. So, Canadian Grand Prix gets underway in 1 hour and 2 minutes. Looking forward to that. Come on, Hamilton! Yes, I'm a Team LH. Man. So here I was just placing the tree, and then realised I had most of the flowers inside it. So I replaced it, and Well, deleting flowers accidentally deleted the tree again. I still remember how that was an episode title last year. Ugh. But anyway, so here I was just thinking, hang on, have I actually left myself enough room to do the Wing Rider? I'll probably come up with something like, I don't know, do some like high curves or something. I'm definitely going to have an overbite going for like a pair of towers that are really close together. Like do a knife edge through them or something. I'm probably going to do a similar first drop to what I did for, oh, what was that Wing Rider I did earlier the year? Strife, I think it was? I think that was what I called it. I can't remember what I actually called it. It was a stupid name. So anyway, the track I hear here, Infinite Power, obviously I used it for Insanus. Did I mention that, or was that on the last take of commentary? I don't know. But anyway, so anyway, hopefully you're liking this theme park. I personally think that this is going to be an absolutely nuts end result. Like, because like I said, no one has ever done 2M before, so I'm really going into unfamiliar territory. I think actually with this kind of terraforming bit, I went a bit lower than further up on one side than the other. But I'll probably fix that next episode. So here I was just doing some last minute path work, but I think I might wrap this up kind of soon, just considering I'm coming at the end of this recording. So here I was just doing some last minute path edges, but yeah, it was just path work from here on in. So just on 6 o'clock, and I'm going to wrap up. I'm Charlie2000, you're watching RCT3 for Let's Be Awesome by 2015. This is youtube.com/murderers. See y'all next episode.